Alright, aloha, my name is Chris Salvador. I'm here for the Kava Festival 2012. Very excited to be here. I'm an ukulele player and I played ukulele, I guess, Korea, Thailand, Japan, and I'm looking forward to playing for this event and I'm excited to be here. Well, you can expect a lot of high energy ukulele pieces. I play solo instrumental ukulele pieces as well as sort of ka'au, pure heart sort of thing with guitar, singing, and ukulele in the background.
And what's your...
I definitely enjoy composing, but playing gives you a connection with the audience that you can't get, when you're starting out. But over time, hopefully, people connect to my originals. So I'm looking forward to that. I've played with a couple people, Kalei Gamiao, Adrian Guerrero, some of the other people like Brian Tolentino who play ukulele, and I'm looking forward to playing with more people on stage. My instrument, I play the ukulele, of course. It's a distinguished Hawaiian instrument. And the thing I love about it is it's very simple, but you can do a lot of diverse things. You can play different styles of music, and it's very easy to connect with people with the ukulele because it's very simple and it's very fun to play. So, alright, my name is Chris Salvador. I want to thank the Kava Festival for having me. Really appreciate it. This is a little ukulele music for those of you who have not seen what ukulele has been up to for the past 5 years. So here's a little song that I wrote called Pressure. It goes a little like this.
We're here at the Pacific Islands Kava Festival, University of Hawaii Manoa campus. We come over from the Big Island every year for this festival. We have 4 Hawaiian varieties of kava that we grow organically on the Big Island. We serve fresh frozen Hawaiian kava. We also make kava powder. We have a kava extract, and we have chocolate bars with kava in them as well. We've had a kava bar on the Kona side of the Big Island for the last 11 years. We've been doing pretty good. We also serve traditional Hawaiian food there, but our main focus is the kava drink. So a lot of people that come to this festival already know about kava. Some people that come to this festival don't know anything about kava. But basically, here in the islands of Hawaii, as well as most Pacific Islands, this is the native drink of most Pacific Islanders. So prior to 200 years ago, no Mai Tais, no wine, no beer. This is what you drank for ceremonies, for relaxation, for partying, for having fun, for relaxing after work. So muscle relaxant, antidepressant, anti-anxiety, and then all cultural aspects would be involved with kava. So it's just made from the root of the kava plant and water. Traditionally, you would make it like a tea, but without the use of hot water. Coconut water was often used in place of fresh water. Kind of tastes how it looks, sort of like earthy water. Looks like muddy water, doesn't taste as bad as muddy water, but it makes you feel good. But by people saying that it's a drug, by definition of drug, I mean, you know, caffeine can be considered a drug, and a lot of people are going to Starbucks 2-3 times a day. That has health effects of having too much caffeine. So you could say this is a drug if you really wanted to, but the way I look at it, this is no different than drinking ginger tea every day or drinking green tea every day. As far as the effects go, this is one of the least harmful substances that I've ever seen anybody use. So I mean, when people drink kava, it's very much a peaceful drink. So if you get a bunch of guys together and they're drinking kava and somebody comes looking for a fight, the people that are drinking kava are going to be really easily able to like diffuse the situation. If somebody comes talking crap, like trying to fight, they're going to dispel the situation and they're going to handle it peacefully. You're not going to wake up the next morning having regretted what you did the night before. You're not going to fight your best friend, wake up next to a stranger, wake up in a jail cell with a DUI and a bunch of legal troubles. So you do have the ability to get intoxicated off of it, but the intoxication is on a much different level than the consumption of alcohol or many other drugs. In 11 years or 10 years that I've been serving kava, I've never really seen anybody do anything stupid off of it. I've never seen anybody lose their job or mess up their life as a result of their kava consumption. The only physical downside to kava that I'm aware of from my own personal experience and other people's is it is a diuretic. So when you drink it on a regular basis, it does make you have to pee a lot. So you flush your system out that way, and then it also has a drying property to it, so it kind of dries you out. So the only downsides to drinking kava on a regular basis are dehydration. So drinking water is really important with kava. If you mix kava the traditional way with coconut water, it helps replenish the electrolytes that you urinate out when you drink kava. So it's just really good to hydrate yourself with water while you're drinking kava. Otherwise, the downsides physically of drinking kava will be whatever effects come along with dehydration. People claim it's a muscle relaxant, antidepressant, anti-anxiety. If you're using it for medicinal use, those would be the side effects. But as well as that, if you're not using it for medicine, if you're just using it for leisure, I mean, the same way guys get off of work doing construction every day and they go and have some beers at the bar to relax their shoulders and their muscles from working hard. If you drink kava after work, same kind of thing. Same way people sit around and smoke herb and just relax and catch a buzz, you could use kava the same way as that. The way that people will use wine in sacrament in churches, it has its religious ceremonial use, and then like the way people use champagne New Year's Eve or at a wedding to celebrate and just feel good and get a little laughing and talking story, kava would have the same effects as well. I mean, if you just drank one cup, it would be like having one small little glass of wine. Most people aren't gonna be getting drunk off of it. You might notice a little subtle mellow effect off of one small cup. But it just depends on if you're on an empty stomach, it's a lot more effective. You'll notice it a lot quicker. Traditionally, you would drink it all at one time like a shot. If you drink it like a shot all at one time, you notice a lot more off a lot less. But I would say the bar that I work at, the majority of our everyday regular customers, they're drinking about 3 of these cups a day. Each one of these cups is anywhere from like 16 to 22 ounces. So it's the equivalent of going to Starbucks or going to a bar and having like 3 pints of beer, having 3 grande cups of coffee at Starbucks or something. So that's, I think 3 cups is about ideal for like just getting a nice mellow buzz, not getting too buzzed. But if you want, you can drink gallons of it.
Yeah, kava is unusual. I like kava. It's a good alternative to alcohol, and I really started drinking Awa about 6 years ago when I had a knee injury and I didn't have insurance, so I wasn't able to get pain medication, and I'd broken a ligament in my knee, and I drank a lot of kava to help get through that period until I was able to get insurance. That's what got me into kava many years ago. I've been putting kava in our store instead of alcohol and wines. We serve maybe 8 or 10 different varieties of kava right now. We serve Awa from Fiji, from Tonga, from New Zealand, from Oahu, as well as Big Island, Vanuatu, Vanuatu, all over we get different kavas. I enjoy the different varieties. I think we should approach kava more like almost like a wine. Different varieties of wine from different provinces in France. The same applies with kava. The soil, the sun, the rain. Not only the variety of rootstock, but the soil itself, whether it's lava soil or clay, makes a real difference. And I really enjoyed offering that at my store. But I think there's a misperception on drugs in general, and I think one of the most destructive drugs is hate and love too, as a matter of fact, something that changes you. So oxygen is an intense drug, we live on it. I think everything changes your mood, whether it's surfing a wave or breathing deeply, it can change who you are. I don't feel kava has a detrimental effect or a downgrading effect to you like a lot of drugs have. They have after effect, which isn't what I see. Kava doesn't have that after effect, which I don't like. Doesn't have any addictive qualities for me. I'm sure someone somewhere is addicted to it. So everyone, to themselves, one man's meat's another man's poison. But on the whole, I don't see very much detrimental to the kava itself. The effects, it doesn't happen all at once. It's a very gradual thing. It's not like shooting up or something where you're instantly high. It takes a lot of cups of Awa. It's mostly water with this root powder. The first effect that you would feel would be your mouth, because that's where it goes into your mouth. Your mouth starts tingling, kind of goes numb. It's an excellent medicine for sore teeth, and if you have something wrong with your mouth, some ulcers or something, it's really good to help numb that. It doesn't actually heal it; it just helps with the pain. The next effect would be in your stomach. Kind of settles you down. I don't normally eat food when I'm drinking kava. I just maybe I might eat something sweet, some bananas or papaya or something. Chase it with some sweet coconut water. The next effect that I would feel after several cups would be relaxing, kind of tingling, extremities kind of tingling, kind of feel like smiling. It's not like there's not a specific mood that you have or feeling. You don't get aroused or angry or fighting. It's just kind of feel relaxed. And I've told a lot of people, you know, when you look at different plants, the Awa plant is from the root, it's from the ground, so it brings you down, you know, and it's not a narcotic. It doesn't make you trip out like that, but it just kind of lowers your vibration a little bit, makes you feel good, you know, it makes you talkative and friendly. In my case, anyway. You know, I heard a good saying about medicine being every plant's different, and every person is different. And to be able to prescribe one item for all conditions, whether it's Kava for depression or Prozac for depression, just one thing for all that condition, it doesn't ever work. Every individual is different. That depression could be stemming from overweight or not having enough time with your kids, or it could be a million different things that medication doesn't alleviate. I think it can help in some ways, but I don't think it's the cure for people, you know.
I need a lover to give me the kind of love that will last always. I need somebody uplifting to take me away. I need a lover who knows me, who understands how I feel inside. Someone to comfort and hold me in the long, lonely nights always. Why don't you take me away? Dream lover, come and rescue me. Take me up, take me down, take me anywhere you want, baby. Now I need you so desperately. Won't you please come around? 'Cause I wanna spend forever with you, baby. Disillusion me one more time, whispering words of forever, playing with my mind. No, 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 no. I need somebody to hold me, the kind of love that won't fly away. Someone to comfort and hold me through the long, lonely nights away. Why don't you take me away? Dream lover, come and rescue me. Take me up, take me down, take me anywhere you wanna be now. I need you so desperately. Won't you please come around? 'Cause I wanna spend forever with you, baby. Do, 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 yeah, yeah. Take me anywhere you want it, baby, now. I need you so desperately. around, 'cause I wanna spend forever with you, baby. All right.
My name is Daya Nan, and I'm from Fiji, and I have a Fiji Kava bar. I sell Fiji Kava, I sell Vanuatu Kava, and I sell Hawaiian Awa. And Awa is very good plant that you can drink and get relaxation, makes you very relaxed and focused, and its health-wise is very good. It's very healthy. And Kava drinking, like Fiji, we're drinking for 3,000 years, and we're still here. We're drinking good, and we're doing good. And I recommend people to drink Kava instead of drinking alcohol and messing yourself up. You live good life. I think Kava is right now. People need Kava in this fast world. People think a lot, thing doesn't come good. Drinking Kava makes you mellow and focused. So I support Kava. And support Kava drinking natural way, the way we make. It's only water, natural water from the faucet and the Kava. Mix them with the strainer and just drink. That's all. Oh, it's a cultural drink. We have ceremonies for wedding, death, and birth. So we always do that. And ancient time, it was only chiefs like king and queens drink. Now we all, king and queen, we all drink. So we become queen and queen. But the culture thing is still there. We do perform the culture, doing Kava and drinking Kava. So it's our native culture still going on. And now the Western power is more stronger than the culture one. So people start taking other things too. But whatever goes, the cultural thing, they do it the culture way. The Kava is same plant. It makes difference only when it grows on the land. The land difference, the mineral in the land. The mineral change the texture of the Kava. So some of the Kava is very bitter and harsh, just because the land has lots of mineral. And Fiji knows how to eliminate the mineral, so they have more plants in the Kava plant. So it eliminates the mineral. That's why Fiji Kava is smooth. And people say, how come the other Kava? So the people who's doing it now, like Hawaii lost long time Kava thing. So now they're coming up, so they don't know how to plant and when to plant, and how to harvest and when to harvest. So that's the problem. And you have to eliminate mineral from the soil. If you cannot eliminate, the Kava will be harsh and bitter. So, and Vanuatu Kava is too same like that, and it's very potency, it's good. Fiji Kava is potency too. But if you drink direct 100% root, it's very potency. So you can drink 2-3 cups, you're right there. Waka is very strong. Like 4 cups, you are right there. And Fiji Kava get 30% waka, but you drink 6-7 cups, you can socialize, you can sit down and talk story. And same thing with Vanuatu. You go like 5-6 cups, it's too strong. You cannot socialize, you just done. So potency is that's how it works, This is our root. I'm Fijian, and that's our culture. And I've seen some Kava over here, and I'm a Kava drinker. I started drinking Kava, so I've seen some here and there, mom and pop stores, they're selling Kava. Not really good Kava. is young Kava and people trying to make money. And since I cannot find good Kava, so I start bringing my own and I start involved in Kava business.
I know things might sound strange, but let me know if I might have voted for slipping out to you this way. Cause I've been watching you for a while, and I just gotta let you know that I am really feeling your style. That I had to know your name and leave you with my number, and I hope that you might call me someday. And if you want, you can give me yours too. If you don't, well, I ain't mad at you. We can still be cool. I ain't trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometime we can go hang out and just chill, yeah. That you go, cause the way you walked away, thought I wasn't gonna see you no more. Since you didn't wanna give me your name, I thought that you were digging, wasn't digging me. But anyways, once you do it tonight, I'll probably be with my peeps and if it's through, maybe we'll swing by. You can just chill with us, or you can just chill with me. As long as you're comfortable, feel secure when you're with me. I ain't trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometimes we can go hang out and just chill. I ain't trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometimes we can hook up, hang out and just chill. Just can't stop thinking about you. You really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometimes we can go. I ain't trying to pressure you, just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometimes we can hook up, hang out and just chill.
Aloha mai kako, o Daniel Anthony Ko'inoa. Ke ku'i kalo nei wao hana wao no mana ai a me hui aloha aina momona. My name is Daniel Anthony. I'm calling some tarot. I'm with two organizations, Mana Ai and Hui Aloha Aina Momona. And we're just feeding folks down here. Our mantra have been the same since day one. Just let us ku'i, you know, let us feed people, give us the opportunity to connect to the earth through our mea ai. And you know, I mean, we talk about sustainability, but we're serving it on 2 scoops of white rice. So, you know, to me, that's kind of a joke. We're going to talk about being sustainable. Let me tell you that sustainability this was right here. It's right there for us. So all we need to do is go out and strike it, you know. We need access to land and water. And it doesn't need to be brilliant scientists. It can be regular, everyday folks. I mean, the class of maka'ainana, the people that, you know, took care of the soils and the dirt and the land, where are they today? They've been evicted. I'm not homeless. I'm supposed to have the right to live anywhere in Hawaii. But, you know, the institutions, they want you to have a place and pay taxes and want you to pay rent. Well, let me tell you, in the old days, you weren't good farmer. I pay you for come and farm. Not the other way around. You see, the displacement and the imbalance of power is solely related to the fact that 85% of our food comes from other people, right? Because in the old days, the ali like make any kind. Cause no more poi. Because if you're depending on my guns for make your poi, and then you're not being pointed to me, well, these guns is resting. And so there was a way to keep in balance, right? You're gonna be one bad chief, not for long. Because the amount of food that it took to feed that chief and his group and his hui of people amounted to more than what they could produce. And so now, right, when is there a crisis? There's a crisis when Costco has a crisis, right? When Costco has trouble, when the boat can't account for, oh my God! But when the taro farmer in the bushes need water, because Alexander and Baldwin and these big corporations was over there beefing them, everybody, there's only 15% of my diet, right? I only eat poi at luau's, We need to change that. If you one leader, we should make one law. If you one leader, you gotta eat from your community. If no more nothing, I guess you're eating recycled paper. I mean, you know, let's be real here. The guys with the money can afford the organic food, can afford the high-end food, right? So they're not afflicted by the same health issues that we are. You know, somebody was telling me this today about colonization. And it became apparent that we began to become colonized the moment we ate their food. And I mean, you think about it, right? It went from a snack, a new food, 200 years ago to now. Rice is what we champion ourselves, our diet on, right? But in the course of the process, we failed to recognize that rice has literally zero nutrition. Actually, it's less than zero. It has a negative nutritional impact on the planet. Because first of all of the rice that we got here, hold on, let's go back. We're pounding some town, but let's talk about rice, okay? Because I'm a quarter Japanese with the family name Tanaka, and if you know anything about Tanakas, we rice farmers, okay? But we don't grow cow rose rice. We grow Japanese quality rice. Now in Japan, rice, there's like 30 grades of rice. You know where cow rose rice is in the 30 grades? At the bottom. It's not even on the list, bro. It's not even on the list, okay? So, the people whose staple is rice, okay, who know rice, don't even eat what we woohoo, right? So, let's go back to the 1820s. Because what happened, right, is the story of poi and the story of rice, the kind of parallel stories in Hawaii. Because by 1820, through multiple combination, mostly on our own fault, I mean, you gotta figure Kamehameha the Great effectively killed a lot of farmers. Because you only were a warrior because you had something to fight for, which was your aina, right? These guys was coming for take your aina, so you had to beef them, but you wasn't one warrior first. That's why they call them lua. Because you are defending and protecting number one. So the farmers die, right? In combination with basically slave labor, right? The kupunas was all harvesting sandalwood. They wasn't farming taro. So then the leprosy, the smallpox, the measles hit, boom, 1820. Arrival of missionaries, Chinese, and disease. From 1778 to 1820, we're talking 85% of the population is gone. Now, when we try to actually like look at what this number is, right? Literally, 85% of the farmers and the guys that was tending to the aina, ooh, gone. So the Chinese come in, right? Now, you and Chinaman, and you working almost indentured servant, right? So what you gonna do? You get side job, right? And you a smart Chinaman, right? What you gonna do? You gonna look for the needs of the community. By 1850, every major plantation had a Chinese poi shop. In fact, by 1850, the recipe for poi had already changed, where now you needed a cheesecloth to strain the poi because it was dirty. That was what had happened. Was a new group of people came in without the same respect relationship. The recipe changed from a food preservation recipe to a commodity. Poi was never meant to be bought and sold in 1 pound bags, but this is the beginning of the era of when it's starting to happen. Now, if you Chinese and you move to Hawaii, you can eat poi. You might have to, but you can be a smart Chinaman. You can bring a couple rice seedlings, right? And when you come in, you can look at the loi. Oh my God, let's drop some rice. In 1820 is when Chinese started to farm high quality organic rice in Hawaii. I'm talking good shit. I would be proud to be eating 1820 rice right now because that bugger is fully healthy, unchemicalized, grown in the lepo. So let's go all the way to 1900. So 1900, pretty much all the poi companies are hand pounding and they're all Chinese. Well, not pretty much. The machine wasn't invented yet. So if you wanted poi, you had to hand pound it. And the majority of it was the Chinese. And they were doing it on Oahu for the most part in Chinatown. Now, anybody been to Chinatown in 2012 probably can't even imagine what Chinatown was in 1900. Because the ancestor of the Chinese sewer rat, which is like probably like that big, right? Whoa, that's a hairy kid. Whoa, that's not one kid, right? I mean, let's be serious. So, parallel to the Chinese making poi to feed the Hawaiian community, they were simultaneously growing rice to feed the Chinese community and the Japanese community. In and around 1910 is when all the poi mills, the hand-pounded mills on Oahu, ceased to exist because the industrial age has begun. And although it's clearly stated in the Hawaiian newspapers that the machine changed the texture and the flavor of poi, you could not compete with the cleanliness. Because in one case you had a bunch of, and I'm not saying dirty Chinamen because they were the dirty class of people, but the conditions at the time were not the same conditions as the ancestors. Right? You gotta figure, Hawaiians never pounded indoors. Never. It's actually cleaner to pound right here than it is in a certified kitchen, because in a certified kitchen you have legal, right, quantities of salmonella, E. coli, right? I mean, as long as when you test it, it's only like 10,000 of them. Oh well, right? So in this age, right, is when there's terror started coming in the community. The Chinese hand pounders go out. In comes American and Japanese poi mills. Now between 1910 and 1930, the farming practices change, and we go into the chemical fertilizer and pesticides, which changes the quality of taro, right? And the mill doesn't require a high quality taro. You can put a rotten apple in and still get applesauce, right? Well, as opposed to the hand pounding, you have to have quality. Amazing to think that the same farmers that are the majority farmers today are actually from Japanese descent, from the same farmers that got into it between the 1920s and the 1930s. Literally every year since 1778, taro production has declined. In 1959 was the single largest decline in the history of contemporary Hawaii in two things. One, statehood eliminated all locally grown rice. This is when we start getting duped, okay? Because before that, rice, I would be proud to eat rice prior to 1959 because it was from here. Boom. Subsidized California rice in 1 year crushes the entire rice market in Hawaii. 1960, no rice farm. And because rice is so much cheaper, Hawaii consumption decreases by 60% in 1959. Let's go to 2012. Guess what? We got 4 days of taro. That's what we produce in a year. If push came to shove, 4 days. In 4 days, if you and I ate a pound each every day for 4 days and everybody else ate a pound each, boom, there's no taro. So on one side, you can say, oh my God, we're screwed. On the other side, you can say, here's an opportunity to employ. First of all the guys with no more degrees, right? If you no more degree and you hard head, you pre-qualify. No, for real. That's the kind of guys we need. We need hard head guys with no more degree. Okay, you want to commit one crime, you pre-qualify. Okay? You don't like go to school, you pre-qualified, although I will tell you, after you work with us for 1 month, school might be looking a lot better, right? Right? I mean, you think about it here. So, you think, right, where did all of the masses of people in ancient Hawaii, if there's 1 million Hawaiians in 1778, where did they work? And how many of them had degrees? Not a single degree in 1778. And all of them was employed, and not a single one was homeless or houseless, right? So, here goes 2012, we're on Oahu, right? And Oahu has yet at least 3,000 acres of taro. And anyone that tells you that, you tell them, come talk to me, because I've walked it. It's there. And anybody that tell you no more water, tell them the only reason no more water is because Monsanto is currently applying to redirect the water to Kunia. Get water. Get land. What there is also is a tremendous amount of freaking red tape and bullshit. So if you're a politician, cut that red tape, okay? Hook us Kanakas up with the land, and then we don't need to go to jail. Oh, right? The downfall to this whole thing is, right? If we become self-sustainable, then the greedy people that have been making money all of these years not gonna make money. So do they want 85% of their income to be decreased? No. But guess what, gangy? Get more of us than get of them. So we gotta rise up and be like, enough eating cheap, shitty rice. You can feed me rice, grow it here. We gotta start to make the moves. I think the single biggest move we could do is we need to tax all imported food and put that into a sustainability farm fund, right? It's like, bro, you can drink one soda, costs 50 cents more. Oh well, you want it, drink it. But 50 cents out of your $1 for the soda will go help one half-naked Kanaka make sure that in the next 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 years that we bang in with the food again. Because, I mean, this is the best place in the world to grow anything. Anything that has been planted here has become famous. Yet we've forgotten the most famous thing ever planted was kalo, ever.
You know it sounds funny, but I just can't stand the pain. Say, girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow. It seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can. You see, I beg, I stole, and I borrow. That's why I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. No, easy like Sunday So why in the world would anybody go change on me? You see, I pay my dues and make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. Still, I'm not happy to try and fake it, 'cause I am easy, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy, oh, easy like Sunday morning. Easy like Sunday morning. Yes, I am easy, yeah. Easy like Sunday morning. I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Hi, I'm Shirley with Kava Boy, and we're here to present Kava and share Kava to all of Hawaii. What Kava is, it's a plant that we grow for 5 years. We take the root of it, we dry it up in the sun. It's all grown organically, no pesticides used. And then we pulverize it into a powder. It looks like this. We take the powder and we mix it with water. We massage it to get all the Kavalactones out, and we make this drink out of it. So today we're sharing the drink with everybody, and if they don't like it plain, traditional, then we also offer a lot of different flavors to go along with it. But what it does is it relaxes every nerve and every muscle in your entire body, takes all the tension in your neck and your shoulders, it just disappears. It's great for insomnia. It's great for bringing down your high blood pressure. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, all-natural, organic way to live. You know, the way that we're presenting it today is you can take about 2 to 5 cups in a day. Now, if you want to go with a gallon or 2 gallons or 3 gallons, you're going to feel the effects. So you're going to be extra relaxed. So that's what the difference is. But, you know, you can relax with it with just 2 to 5 cups. You don't need all of that. Right, so we harvest the root after it grows for 5 years, and then we dry it all up on the roof, and then when we dry it up, then we grind it up into a powder, and I showed you what the powder looks like. So that's the process. You know, it's kind of like wine, where it's grown in different soils, different, you know, altitude, different rain, weather, all of that matters. So ours is grown in Tonga, and it's just a winner. A lot of people like it because it's very smooth. Well, this is the 9th annual Kava Festival, and we were at the very first one, and we've been to many of them, and it's such a nice way to share Kava with everyone. What's great about this festival is you have Tongan Kava, Fijian Kava, Hawaiian Kava, you know, Samoan Kava, Kava from everywhere, and it's just fun to share.
Ours is not a powder. We use fresh root from Kalihi Valley. So we use fresh root. World famous. We squeeze the root, extract the oil.
Squeeze the root, extract the oil.
Yeah. So we don't have any powder over here. This is just fresh blend. You guys drink Awa? You can probably taste the difference between this and... Yeah.
We just harvested it this week too. Yeah, freshly harvested.
So Kalihi Valley is famous for Awa. The gods all lived in Kalihi Valley. The gods grew Awa. Kane Kanaloa struck Awa and freshwater springs all over Kalihi Valley. So we're way in the back of the valley and we're just trying to bring back the native forest and all the plants that used to be, and Awa is one of the main ones that were there.
It's all organic too.
So all these small bubbles, let me know that the oils is out there. Not the big ones, the small.
No powder.
It's actually a blend of three.
So it's grinded up.
For me, it's a relaxing. It makes me feel all
It's
good.
just magical.
Comes from the island.
It's not like alcohol or anything. You just have a couple apples. Next thing you know, you're happy.